It's good to have Greg Erlandson, the president and publisher of our Sunday Visitor Publishing, joining us through Skype from Huntington, Indiana. And your editorial board, Greg, warn us or ask us to not submit to the temptation with Laudato Si. What temptation?
I think the temptation is that each side will choose to exploit this encyclical for its own causes or run from it. And I think it could easily get caught up in the political discussion. So folks on the left or folks on the right can choose a few paragraphs and zero in on those paragraphs and then ignore what is really, I think, quite an eloquent appeal to for us to consider our interconnectedness with the world, to consider what our faith calls us to in terms of responsibility for creation.
So what would your advice to Catholics be in reading this?
Our advice, first and foremost, is read it. What happens in today's media culture is so often we're hearing other people's syntheses of a document, and it is filtered through all of their prejudices and all of their agendas. This is a somewhat long document, but it is an eloquent document. And I believe an encyclical has such teaching authority in our church that not only should it be read, but it should be prayed over. And at that point, then one can discuss how one can implement it in one's life. If there's things that one is uncomfortable with, one can deal with that.
One of the things we're hearing is that there's concern over this partnership, if you will, with the UN. When the UN disagrees with church teaching on so many things, it seems like we're teaming up with them on this. What's your thought?
I've covered the Vatican for many years, and I'm aware of all the different people that have stirred up controversy. But I think the church reaches out to everyone, and it bears witness. And I think what's powerful about this document, this encyclical, is that it's appealing to the world. It's not just appealing to voters in the United States. And it's using the United Nations as one way to reach many countries and to say that the church stands with them and is concerned for them.
All right, I'd like to encourage our viewers to read the entire opinion that you guys had on osv.com, the editorial board there at our Sunday Visitor. Greg Erlandson, thank you.
Thank you so much.